can see you at the moment.
Yo, it's Philfy. We're here about to do this investigation. Interview starting now. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is there's a young fella next to me. Hold on. There's a young fella next to me. He doesn't want to be on camera. Can you please tell me what?
No, he doesn't want to tell you. He wants me to tell you.
Oh, so he's already told you what's going on?
Yes, he's told me. So,
Yep, alright.
Turn the camera around. Okay, so I've just been talking to Randall. Randall, how old are you?
10.
Randall's 10 years old. If you just come over here, he's just told me
Just
about
stay
an
next to me.
experience that he had where he said that over here, first of all, he's seen a figure and his mother's seen a shadow figure. And when he described the figure, he said it looked like it was wearing blue and white striped pajamas and it had very blue eyes. He could see his features. And I said, how old did you think it was? And he said, oh, about 25. And I said, well, does it look older or younger than Philip? And he said, older. So he looks older than
So he
Philip.
looks older than me. I'm
Right.
35.
And so,
But then
Randall,
again,
if I stand at the
She's
door...
43 and you can't tell.
If I stand at the door, Randall...
Yeah. How much taller?
How much taller than me do you think it was?
Compared to that line up there.
So about here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's about 6 foot.
About 6 foot, okay. All right, so that's the first thing that Randall was talking to me about, which I found really, really interesting. Thanks, Randall, that was awesome.
Okay,
Alright,
do you want to sit down and ask some questions?
Yeah,
And I'll
sure.
come over here. I don't want to get Randall in it.
So, I have actually asked you a few of these questions off camera. And you have told me a bit of the history, but we'll strictly talk about it on camera. So, when did you guys move into the house exactly?
This September it'll be what? Yeah, almost a year.
So 1 year. And previous, your parents lived here?
Both my parents.
Both your parents?
No, both my parents up there.
Okay, and how long were they in the house for?
8 years.
Did 8 years.
These are the
Did
parents.
they build the house? How old? Do you know how old the house was before?
Oh, your dad
5 years
had
old.
cancer.
Yes, he did.
His,
5
isn't,
years before
okay.
they moved in.
So, yeah, that matches with the research. Okay, cool. All right, so
So what was that? 5 years before they moved in, the house was made. Yep, 2008. That's what we come up with too.
It used
Yep.
to be a tobacco plant.
A taco plant.
Tobacco plant.
Tobacco plant.
Yeah, no.
See, we couldn't find
this
none
is
of
what
that.
we were trying to research.
We've gone through council chambers, we've
Yeah.
gone through land deeds, and nothing tells us about this property. Except for it was all mining property where people used to board on sheds here, and far as we knew from,
So this was the boarding area, not actually where they were actually mining.
no,
Right,
if
no,
it
the
was
young
actually
girl
mining.
ran in a waterhole.
Okay. How old do you think this?
She come through our phone as a 12-year-old,
And does that match the description of the young girl that you've seen in the house?
1852.
Okay. And you
What?
said
From
that-
1852?
1852.
How did you get that number?
That's what she told us, 1852 she comes from. She
Oh.
had the old bonnet.
So,
belt sleeves.
sorry,
Just-
April's medium, yeah? She's medium, just to let you know. That's why she's saying that this person's come through.
Yeah, because we did a bit of research on the Ipswich Cemetery, which is not too far away, and those dates would actually match because I think the first burial was around the 1840s.
1840s, yeah.
And it was a little
Yeah.
boy.
1842 was the first boy, he was 12, he was shorter than Marie.
I read he was 9, but yeah,
That was my
I read
hand.
there was a little boy was
Yeah.
first, and out of the first 9 people buried there, 6 of them were infants, like they were
Yeah.
children, and it's got a very high infant rate.
Yeah.
And I've actually researched, and they've actually gone over that area as well, and they've found a lot of unmarked graves. So we don't know.
Which is only 2 blocks away from here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we go down there every day to investigate because we had 2 little girls from the Walloon come through to us,
yeah,
which we've got recordings and videos of. But that's what we thought initially, that we brought something back here.
I'm
but
getting
it
sick
wasn't
again.
because it started when Mum and Dad moved in here. And we just thought it was.
That's
but
what
and so
That's what
I mean, obviously,
Do you feel
your
that
parents
too?
didn't know the people that previously
In the stomach, you
lived
feel like
here or
throwing
had.
up?
Yeah.
I mean,
Getting
obviously, when you're
sweats and
selling a
stuff.
house, you're not like, hey, I just want to mention there's a
Yeah.
few things going on in it.
We did say, yeah, the cemetery is only 2 blocks away from here.
Yeah, it's not too far off.
So
and
who's
that's
to
where I
say there's
that's where I
no-
started.
There's no
I took
amongst
a lot of
those.
Woolbecks.
Pardon?
I took a lot of Woolbecks.
Yeah.
They always talk to me. Always the voice box.
Yeah, because we there's
How you doing? And I always talk to me.
yeah.
So
I
you-
don't know, in my previous life I was a Woolbeck and I was
Yeah,
There's no guy that hung himself.
every time I talk to them they talk to me
in
back.
the
It's
shed,
not evil. It's not.
Here or at the cemetery?
He used to work on the tobacco plant
They
and
always
he
they
hung
always talk to me.
himself
Hmm.
in the shed on the tobacco plant
where he worked.
on this land.
Yeah.
So what else do you know about this guy? Do you know anything else?
Can you say that again, please? I was talking to Craig.
Oh, Alexis is a medium. She can see him as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you, yeah,
She's
so,
very shy.
Usually runs in the family, that type of stuff.
This is a tobacco plant, and this guy was in his mid-50s or something, and he hung himself in the shed because he didn't like his work and they treated him badly, so he hung himself.
And that was that on this property?
Yeah, literally just in the shed.
yeah,
In the garage here?
Yeah, in the...
rightio.
So, wait a minute. The garage wasn't built, so he killed himself where that garage is.
Well, yeah,
This big giant
because-
shed where they
Yeah.
process the
Oh.
tobacco, make smokes, and
So
he
he,
hung himself.
in the shed, and that's where this is. Okay, that makes sense now, yes. That's crazy.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So just moving along, so we've talked about, we did talk briefly outside before the camera was on about what you've had people come in. So you've had some mediums come in. If you just want to repeat that for me again, I'm
We've
sorry.
had, no, you're right. We've had mediums come in. We've had ghost whisperers come in. We've had a Christian come in to try and cleanse the house with Bible. She didn't last very long. It was like probably about 30 seconds into it, and she just slammed it all.
See, I've got,
Well, you've already got a Bible in the house right now.
yeah,
Rebecca's got one on her, so
that's not bad.
We've
Is it?
we've had
Is it
mates
hanging
come
on back?
through.
Where is it? No, I don't know where I put it. Did you fill it?
where'd you put it?
I don't know. You can find it for me, thanks.
Where? No, you should have it with you.
That's alright, no, it's fine.
It's next to you, look.
Okay, there's my bag. It's alright, people, don't panic, we found my bag.
Give me,
Sorry,
pull
go
that
on.
Bible out, please.
Why?
Pull it out.
No, I don't want to. Sorry, go on.
We've had our ex-housemates come over, cleanse the house. This is what they use. We've done candles, we've done the spirit box, we've done the dowsing rods.
See, the issue
We've done
here is,
prayers.
and I'm sorry for interrupting, the issue here is any of that is burnt needs to go outside. You're not,
Ashes, you
can't
can't keep
keep
the
them.
ashes.
you have to
You
bury
have to
it.
bury them.
We were never told
You
that.
need to
You
bury
have to
them.
bury
Because it's
ashes.
just not, and
You're not
listen,
getting rid of
is
it.
this sage?
Yes.
I can't see.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you need to do with sage is the sage, so you push it around the house and then you push it out the front.
From one side to the
right?
other. So you go around
You
to the
need-
left usually.
So right, you go around clockwise and you need to then push the energy out, okay?
That's never happened.
And
That's
then
the house up.
if there's any leftover ashes, they need to be buried. But now that you've got rid of the negative, let's say, you have to replace it with something, and you have to replace it with positive.
And that's what we've brought with us.
So the Bible, rose water is a really, really good one. So you can't just leave it open. You can't just leave it open because you
I
simply
feel
there.
funny in the stomach.
You're simply there.
I was
you go,
perfect
well, I've
before this.
cleaned it up now, but I'm not emptying the
Up to
back
my
of the
shoulders.
cleaner, and then I'm not
about 6 foot.
changing the filter kind of
Oh, a
thing.
little bit under.
So that's a really, really important step. And I'm not saying that's going to fix everything because it might be something that you just might need to maintain and maintain. But leading on to my next question is okay, I've heard about, you've talked about the person that's hung himself and your experience with the person that you've seen. And I know that you've seen the black shadow person over here. What are your feelings on what this is?
Demonic. Straight up demonic.
Demonic. Demonic.
We actually think, because when we first moved in, I'd sit there watching TV and I'd pause it and I'd hear, this is my land. Sorry about the language, but get
No, it doesn't matter.
land.
Yeah.
We don't care about swearing. I used
And
to care. I
said,
don't anymore.
Excuse me? I said, what did you say? He says, get the fuck off my land. This is my land, not yours. And
You're Aboriginal.
And I'm Aboriginal.
I'm Aboriginal too.
I'm Aboriginal.
Craig told me.
I'm Aboriginal.
Yeah, he's all Aboriginal, yeah. She's Aboriginal as well. I'm also Aboriginal.
So, do we know?
We've got a house full of Aboriginals right now apart from... Are you Aboriginal as well, Craig?
No, German. Full
Ge-
crowd.
Well, you've got a house full of Aboriginals apart from one person.
So, Do we know anything about the person that actually owned the tobacco factory?
That's what we can't find
Yeah.
out.
Because
There's no records whatsoever.
Because
But
I-
was here.
get the feeling that it's someone that has a connection to this land. That's why we're so interested in the history of how long you've been here, how long the house has been here, and all of that. If someone is connected to, like, you know, we'll try and find out whether there was a house previously on here and stuff like that. But hearing what you've said, it'd be interesting to find out, because someone has ownership over this area. And you know, you hear that when you start changing things around, this is a brand new house, and then when you set it amped up, when you change the furniture around even more, you know, it gives me the feeling that it's someone, I mean, it could very well be demonic, but it gives me the feeling that it's someone that was here, that wants to be, like, this is still mine, you don't belong here, you know, you've torn down like my factory or my house or what, they've probably had a house with the factory on here, you know, you've torn down, you've taken my stuff away, and now you've put your stuff here, and then now you started moving things around. To me, I'm very logical, that makes a lot of sense. But then, we're talking about portals and stuff like that, it could very well be something more. So I guess we're starting from scratch here.
Well, we've got a
Last year we
video.
lost- We lost 3 people in our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, quite a few.
Yeah.
Last year.
And my granddad, my dad's not a very nice man.
Yeah.
But my pop died last year. So I don't know, it was him
Yeah.
taking me and wanting me. Okay?
Were you close with him?
My pop, oh yeah.
Yeah, he'll probably visiting you, saying hello.
But my dad's father, he's been in for 20-something years. He's just that real deadbeat
Yeah, right.
wanker. No one had nothing to do with him, no one, nothing. He was just
So-
an idiot.
Do you
You
get
said your dad,
My
your
dad's-
granddad?
Your
dad's dad. So your pop that you talked about that you did like was your mum's.
My mum, yeah, he died
Okay.
last year.
Right.
Pretty sure that was my finger I just
No,
went
we
out.
died this year on the 14th
Father's Day.
of January again.
Father's Day, September.
But yeah, it's just all started, everything just going.
But do you get like different feelings? Like, are there ever any times that you will get like a touch or something that you feel is positive and could be a family member?
That's my neck.
Yep. So you've got some positivity hanging around. Do you ever get anything positive happen? Just negative. And do you feel that does it feel like it's always the same negative, that it's coming from
No.
the same spot,
No.
or do you feel like it could be multiple?
It's multiple, because one day you feel depressed and you can feel those feelings.
Mhm.
And we're arguments over nothing.
Yeah.
And other days we could be out of the house, we feel normal, but as soon as we pull up in the driveway and walk through the house, it feels like we want to die.
Yeah.
Mm, that sounds like an impression to me.
It feels like you just want to neck yourself, and we've never been suicidal because we're not that type of people.
We
But
don't argue.
to sit here for me to go see a head
I mean, both
psychiatrist,
seem calm, right?
yeah,
I don't think your kids will be having this conversation with us as well if you weren't nice people.
We're easy going sort of couple.
yeah, we're laid back. We cop it on the chin sweet and take
Yeah.
6 steps forward. We just don't back down from it.
Yeah.
But for my kids to be living without money because it's just ridiculous here. It's
Oh, look, I just got goosebumps because I mean,
Oh, do
I
your
know
kids?
my house when
So
I
your
was
kids don't
younger.
live here.
my kids are here every second weekend
Yeah.
and they don't like coming here because
Yeah.
it's just so awkward.
Oh, look, I
Because
understand.
that room used to be mum's and that room used
Didn't
to be
want to talk
dad's,
when-
and
when-
he can't
yeah.
even sleep. We can't even go in that room.
Yeah.
It's just so friggin'
Which
horrible.
room? Sorry.
That one in there.
That one there.
That one in there. when you
No,
walk
no,
through the
look,
door.
you go through a door, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a room in there.
It's just full of crap because we just can't.
Can we go in?
I've got a very strong feeling that pop is here. See him?
Yeah.
He doesn't have a nose.
Just. Let's just have a moment in here. Do you think
Did they say they see things in the
do
mirror?
you think they should take this mirror down?
I have something. It's that picture, Rebecca.
Don't touch it.
I'm not liking this. I need to talk to him about the pop, the father.
And the mirror.
Okay, just a couple quick questions. Sorry, just got to not get the young fellow. That mirror in there. How old's that mirror?
I don't know. Dad bought it for Mum, and they never refurbished it. It's been here for probably about how long?
Well, I think they had it when we were still up in Hudson, I think it was, or something.
Because I get
So
it.
it'd be like
There's
3-4
limit.
years ago.
Do you ever get a feeling?
They had it longer than that.
That was an error.
When we went,
Oh yeah, so they probably had it about 39 years.
Well, that was an error.
it was at McGregor Street, so.
Yeah.
Major.
Oh, as soon as I walked in, I'm just like that mirror.
I have a question to ask about your father.
It was your mum's
Yeah, about
mum.
my dad.
It's going to be a serious question.
Yep.
Was he an arsehole?
Oh,
No, it wasn't.
No?
No.
hey, Dad.
Okay, yeah, I looked at, I don't get it from this picture, but I look at that picture in there and I get that he's not, and I'm not meeting like you, but I do have certain abilities. And as soon as I looked at that picture, I got,
He was a bit cranky, 4 weeks before he passed away.
Well, I
think
think that's
he-
understandable.
Did he?
though.
But yeah.
He was always
He was
cranky,
very-
he was always sick.
very sick
So
man.
Yeah, that's
when there'd be too much
understandable.
noise or anything going on.
well, that makes sense, yeah, that makes sense.
That
And
makes sense.
that's why I asked her, I didn't want to be rude about it.
At the wrong time.
I got that picture just gave me the
Yeah,
no-nos.
but you
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
I've
what
been sick
a lot of
before,
people
and
say,
you
and
get
then
around here.
before we can even say, well, what's going
Yeah,
on,
you
they
know,
just
like-
out the door because they think it's dad, but it's
He
not.
just-
I know the difference between.
Yeah, I got a feeling when I looked at that picture, but I can tell you now, looking at that picture, I do not get that same feeling. But that picture's on a mirror,
That picture was probably about 8 weeks before he passed away.
and it's sitting on a mirror.
Would that be a bad omen?
It probably would have. I guess the best way for me to say this is that it could cause a portal.
This used to be a
Yeah,
field.
sure.
But that would be
This great. Yeah.
What's wrong?
What if he could step out? It's here.
English, we were learning about the new Ipswich, which was during the World War and before. And this used to be a field because
You want to light?
it only
'Cause
just
it's here.
started
It's
in
here.
town. And they started expanding and then it went to a residential
But we don't
area.
mind if you smoke in front of us. We will have one as well.
Shush. I'm trying to listen,
As
please.
went to a residential area, they're just getting more and more houses in. And because they were somewhat so close and all compacted, you'd have buildings, hospitals, schools, all through here.
Yep.
And it all burnt down and then it went back to a field again.
Oh wow, right.
So, as it
Was that? Do you know if anyone was killed when it was burnt down? Do you know if there were any?
probably because it just started off as a normal house fire and it spread through the
Right.
residential area because they were all really compacted.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then it went to a field again, all the field, ended up as that one thing. And then they rebuilt now, and it was just buildings through, like just normal brick buildings during the war.
Can we
and
just stop
stuff.
that for a second, please, Rebecca?
No, we can't. We're just
And
going to
then-
finish this.
And then
Just wait, please.
it just sort of updated more and more into now. So,
Right,
but during the war, this was a tobacco field.
right.
And then once that happened, that incident, they just stopped it and they started building more houses.
So the tobacco place was killed in the fire.
Like
That
it all went up in flames after
Yep.
he hung himself, so they took it all down and started building more houses.
right. Okay. That's really interesting. Is there anything else you want to add? Because I'm just going to stop this for a second.
That's pretty much it.
That's awesome. Thanks for telling me that. That's brilliant.
No. Okay, there's an issue happening right now. The young lad that doesn't want to be on TV feels like he's getting strangled. So does his mother, and so do I.
I don't.
So we've both got the exact same things going on. She's flustered. It feels like her throat is thickened. Something's stopping. Yucky taste in the mouth. Is your stomach yucky as well?
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to vomit.
Yes. So we got the exact same feelings going on right now. So
Mum, that's me just in general.
Let's go outside and have a breather, guys. Turn this off and Oh, you smoking in here?
yeah, let's make
Oh,
it.
okay,
Yeah, do half
so-
this.
Yeah, you know,
Oh, I just didn't realise.
Do half
Oh,
this.
yeah, but it's really, really hot. I
It's
can feel that.
no, but it's gotten. Look how scared he is, Rebecca. I feel fucking
Just take
sorry.
breaths, buddy.
We're gonna help you here, mate.
You have to have the lights
If we
on
can't-
everywhere. Like, you can't go out of a room like at night without having the lights
If-
everywhere.
That's how it was.
Well, if
when
we
I was
can't
younger.
help you, we're gonna get elders
Yeah,
to help you.
'cause we had a
Okay.
place simmer.
So what we'll do is
Maybe
if
6 night light and he still doesn't like
yeah, I'm
it.
getting that too. Look at how sweaty I
I
am.
used to.
And I
when
normally
was
sweat, but I
younger,
feel
we had
sick.
3 ghosts, and I used to sleepwalk around the house and turn all the lights on in the house.
I'm always tired.
And I was closest to
Are
the
ya?
staircase.
That's an oppression thing.
I would hear it walking up the stairs.
I'm going to put this in your room while we have a cigarette and you just chill and give it 5 minutes by itself in the room. They had to move this. I will not be turning the lights on right now. Actually, I might. Bugger it. Okay. There's no reason for this to be moving.
Windows open.
So that doesn't cause a breeze.
That's my cigarette, you can see.
The kitchen windows are shut.
The lantern windows open, but that's because it's cold.
This one's stopped.
Sort of.
Oh, it's fucking freezing right here. Put your hand here, quick. Right there. See how cold it is. That's freezing.
Yeah, mum's going to catch us.
And shine.
Oh, wind chime, guys. Wind chime.
Why are these moving?
That's what they do.
Now the wind chime's moving. Now I'm going to just show you all. Shut. Shut off. Shut, shut. Front door, shut. Front window, shut. This one is not moving, you can see it. Not moving.
It's okay. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I would have noticed that before moving, and I didn't.
That never moves. Ever. Oh, did you feel
Who'd you
that?
say
That was cold. That was freezing.
You have an EMF reader, don't you?
Eh?
You have an EMF reader. Oh, it's in the video that you sent me. Can you show me your evidence, please? So, first off, that we did see the video, and I did repost it that you sent me.
Sorry about the music. This is after the house got cleansed. Now our dog has no issues coming inside. He just would not come in here.
Oh yeah, this
See
is one.
the
This is one.
orbs?
Yeah, he'll come.
See the orbs? They shoot across the actual. I'll play it again. They actually shoot across the screen.
He'll back up. Won't come past here.
Oh, yeah, you can tell by his behaviour.
He will not come past here.
Ready? Orb.
I haven't got one bit of
The fish ain't got on.
I haven't got one bit of dust on mine from what I can see.
You won't get past here.
Alright, that's one.
He's crazy.
So this is the one. Oh look, he's scared. Something just scared him.
He's a big dog, mate. He's a dog.
We actually have a video on his phone where something had rushed me and you can see it on camera.
And he doesn't eat.
Yeah.
He eats.
That's him,
He's
see?
put on weight.
She's getting goosebumps,
Oh, that's
and
right.
my ear just completely went. Do you want to show us that door, just so we can have that, the door swinging again, please?
It was our grandparents, like when we were here.
I'll-
That
I'll
door would be
sleep.
locked because they had a lock on it originally, but
Yep.
they had to change that before we changed that. It could be locked and still somehow open up.
Interesting. So this is the video footage. Now, when you watch this, when the door opens, we see a
It's
shadow.
like a little lock
It's
on
like
handle.
a normal.
There, see the shadow?
Yeah, right.
And you've got the orb up the top.
That's us asleep.
Which door was that?
That's the bedroom
That's
door.
where it all,
It says
that's
what?
where it happens.
I keep feeling that cold breeze.
Bedroom
Yeah,
door that opened and closed. Is that the one?
That's the one.
Okay.
It's got. There's no glass on it. It looks like there's a glass panel that.
This one here.
So the camera sits here.
This one will be
So is that the one?
here.
Yeah. See this bit? Yeah.
Can you turn the light on? Go inside.
So when you're here,
Rebecca,
Yeah, you can hear it. I've got a cigarette. I'm not going into the bedroom with a cigarette.
this one's open. It just opens by itself. and
Yeah,
just goes away.
you have to. It
Can I
requires
just go in there
effort, doesn't it?
with the light off?
Is there anything open here? Because that one's going now. This little.
That's because
I got that.
Is that because of that?
The
Yep.
shadow here all the time.
while you're peeing.
So do you think the shadow is different from the person that was in the pajamas? Do you think it's just appearing in different forms?
Okay, that's metal. Talk to me. You've got me in here alone with the door shut.
Which door? On the front door? And you can hear it. It's got to it.
Okay. Sorry. All right.
But yeah, like the concrete door opens itself.
Can you just go in there with the light on? I'm gonna try. Can you recreate that, but stand like sort of behind the door where we can't see you? I want to see if when you open this door, if it casts a shadow inside. Because I did see a shadow in that door. Yeah, just give me a sec. Okay, go ahead. I don't see no shadow. No shadow at all there. Yeah, because what I seen in that video is when the door opened, I seen a shadow dark.
I'm asleep. Right there on the couch. That's where I'm asleep. She was there.
When that happened.
Yeah, because we don't sleep in there anymore. We just don't.
So this is a room, but it's not a bedroom anymore.
Yeah, we don't sleep in there anymore. It's just something we don't do. When it fully happens, start happening, we don't sleep in there.
You won't, alright?
It's just, yeah, it's crazy.
Alright. We're gonna start this investigation now.
It is, yeah. We're not, mate, you go in, make sure I walk in the hour. What's the problem, Kat? I'm sorry, the way.
No, it's alright, you can swear.
What's the problem? No, not me. I go in and she'd be like, nah. And she'd sit there going, nah, I'm not going in there. I'm done.
So you're scared of your own house. Do you own this? Did your parents own it, or is it renting?
Our grandparents rented it at first, and then one died, and then the next died, and now they're in here. I don't know about that.
12 months apart, I died.
What from?
Granddad died of cancer.
Cancer. He
Obviously, the.
he basically drowned in his own fluids.
Oh wow.
And my nana died from a stroke after hitting the ground.
So she had a fall and then
She came out of there.
Ninja goggle.
did she die here?
She had no, she died, but she went. These two at the door. She was in the room because of my granddad dying. She was behind the medicines and everything. She wouldn't get out of bed, and so she came out of here. She opened the door.
So this young fella didn't want to be. He's all right now with being on here.
She hit the door and then she got sent to hospital and she actually left her body a few days before they actually cut her off everything.
So she was already gone.
Yeah, pretty much.
We had to turn her loss.
She was just physically there, but then mentally was gone. She died of a stroke though.
Okay.
And meningitis.
That too.
Diabetes coma.
That.
Poor bugger.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Her body was F, she had arthritis all through it, so all this stuff that happened to her. She was
Hello. Oh, turn on. Inside. Have you got a little speaker? Little Bluetooth one?
Not really.
I couldn't find mine.
Just a warning when you go to the toilet, sometimes you have, you know how you have the toilet roll?
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll unwind itself and tissues would move sometimes.
In any toilet?
Mainly that one, but I don't know about that one yet.
When you're ready, I'll have a talk outside with you. When you're finished. Are you doing spirit box?
Stuff's already coming through. I'm gonna stop that. Turn that. We'll go have a conversation outside.
Hey, can I grab a tailor off one of you guys, if that's alright? Because
I'm stopping this. So this is episode 1. We'll start episode 2 when I restart this, which will be in the investigation.